Hello everyone, thank you for joining me in this live stream, and today it's a very spontaneous live stream because I was checking my blog and I saw a post from 2010 that in October 2010 I bought those cards, and it means that in this October it's 11 years that I'm using this beautiful and unique deck by Stephanie Pullman-Lau. This is Shadowscapes Tarot, one of the most beautiful cards I ever saw, and as a tarot practitioner and tarot teacher with more than 10 years of experience, I saw a lot of decks. Some of them were terrible, some of them were okay, some of them were good, some of them were really good. And this one is absolutely gorgeous, beautiful cards. The artist that painted this deck, she's working with watercolors, and the deck is very detailed and it's very beautiful. It has high frequency vibrations, very unique energy. It's very informative because of all those details. It's very informative and very easy to read information. If you know how to do it, you will find a lot of sources here to do so. I will just show those cards and talk about my journey a little bit, while you can look on the cards and see how this deck looks like. I want to mention that those cards are 11 years old, so keep in mind that some of the cards not looking very new because they are not new. Some of the angles of the cards are already white instead of silver because many years of use, but still I think it's a good quality deck. The cards are thinner than most of my other cards, but still they perform perfectly. Like, if they are still okay, and I'm using them for around 11 years, so the deck is good quality. And if you see some imperfections here, it's just because of years of use. So I'll hold it like this so you can see the cards. So I was always interested in spiritual growth and spiritual practices. I had good intuition from childhood. I could feel like if something is a good place or a bad place, good energy, bad energy, about places and about objects. If someone was hurt, I could feel like where is the pain or things like that. My parents found it pretty interesting, but they didn't know much what to do with it. Both of them have a pretty good intuition, but they grow up in Soviet Union where there was no books available. Even religions were pretty prohibited and unwelcomed. And I'm not talking about all alternative things and New Age philosophy and all those things. And with years, I tried to learn something, to find some information in the books. It was like the late 90s when I started to search something for something. Internet wasn't that available that years. I spent a lot of money and time in order to find some little pieces of information. Some books were absolutely terrible. Some of them had some little amount of useful information. This card is really beautiful. This is the Empress. I really love this card. When I started to learn in university, I have a bachelor degree in behavior science. So after the first year of university. It was 2008, I think. I started to meditate. I started to ask questions on forums, and I met people that were few steps, how do I say it, further than me. Like, they already knew things, they already were practicing. This is also very, very interesting, very informative card. Then I started to learn tarot. I was from those people who were blessed to receive a deck they should work with. And from another hand, it was not an easy deck. Look what a beautiful card. And it took me a while to understand it, because everything I tried to learn about the deck in books was very, very unuseful, and it took me a while to find how to approach the cards, how to learn them in an effective way. So I started to practice tarot. At the same time, I was recommended to take a course, 7 Steps to Creator by Vladimir Horoshin, that is living and working in Israel. I was living in Israel myself that years. So I took the course, and it really, really helped me a lot. I'm very grateful to Vladimir, and I'm grateful for his course. It really helped me a lot, and helped me to start my journey, to continue my journey. I was already meditating and working with tarot, so it helped me to continue my spiritual journey, and to feel and realize energies, and how we can enter energies and work with them on a much deeper level. So I took the course, and at the same time, I think it was 2010, I decided that I will teach other people to use tarot, because if someone wants to come to tarot reading, I'm totally okay with it, but I wanted people to be independent, and I wanted them to know how can they contact spiritual world, their higher selves, their spiritual guides. So what I did, I developed a course, and I started to teach the course, and continued my education in university. In 2012, this is a hard card but painted generously. In 2012, I finished my university studies, and after I received a degree in behavior science with specialization with human resources and mass media, I decided to take a course from another university, not where I took the degree. It was course of personal and family budget consultant. There were some personal reasons and background why I wanted to learn more about it and to help people with this matter. It's a long story, but telling it short, I took the course in Open University of Israel. My degree in behavior science I made in Ben Gurion University of Negev, also in Israel. I love this card. This is absolutely adorable card. Okay, let's continue. So I took the course, and there I saw a lot of structured things, a lot of structured information, and how to approach things, how to organize things, how to understand your priorities and goals, and it made me really, really interested in coaching. So I started to work with this field and of personal and family budget consultant when people had problems with their behavioral economics and made not best financial decisions for themselves. And then, I really, really love this card. This is a High Priestess. And then I like the owl also. And then I started to take those techniques of decision-making processes, priorities, processes, and started to be interested in more general coaching. And then I started to read more and to learn more from online and books, resources, and I started to work as a coach. And I continued, and I'm continuing to take more and more courses all those years. And with years of experience, I understood that that I'm interested in a specific niche of decision-making coaching. So this is how it got me where I am now. And of course, I'm continuing to work with Tarot and to teach the course because this is where my journey began. I really, really love this card. I like the idea behind this card, and I like the details. So this is my long story short. I hope it was interesting. I also hope that you like those tarot cards. I use them for 11 years, and I performed a lot of readings for myself and for others with this deck, and I'm absolutely recommending it. I think it's one of the not only very beautiful but very effective and very, very good high quality tarot decks that is absolutely amazing. And I was just it was just so cool to realize that I'm using those cards for so many years. That's why I just spontaneously decided that this week I will make an additional video. I'm making it only in English, not on all 3 languages. I hope it's okay. I will write in Russian some explanation about this video in short also. So I hope that this was interesting to look at. I really like those cards, and thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.